Sorry, I was telling the kids goodnight. What's up? How you good? Oh! I mean, hey, that's something. It's better than nothing. Get you out of that hellhole. You gonna hang out? Yeah, you were telling me the other day. You gonna hang out for a bit, or what's the plan? Yeah, that's fine. Alright, one sec. Good evening, everyone! How are we doing? What's up, Wilhelm? How are you doing? So, last week sucked. Massively. And, I was working on my Thunderhawk battle mech last time I was painting. When I painted Friday. Anyway, yeah. Hi, hey, Blue. I'm here. I've also got Tama here. Yeah, so, sorry about last week. Everything kind of went to shit, starting on Wednesday. Everyone got sick, and, well, then I got sick, and then my grandmother was in the hospital, and it was not a good week. So yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, we're back. We will be finishing some ghosties and probably working on some battle mechs. I'll finish him first, and then I'll finish the ghosties, because he's already, he's like more than halfway done, so. Anyway, how are y'all doing today? Also, Tama's here. Say hi, Tama!
Hi, Tama.
Good job. Proud of
you. What? I did what he wanted.
That's true. Took me 10 years, to finally have the grit to watch Attack on Titan. Jesus. I haven't watched season 3 onward. I've watched seasons 1 and 2. I've never watched season 3 onward. I've read the manga though. Yeah, so this is my custom battle mech color scheme.
Well, Prof,
that I was working on. Yeah.
I'll talk to you once I finish One Piece.
Alright, well, I'll see you in 30 years. What's One Piece at now? Like 1,200 chapters or 1,200 episodes now? Oh, I didn't grab a drink.
Look, all I know is that One Piece is basically Sailor Moon at this point. As in, they got a formula, they're sticking to it, and maybe one day it'll end.
I mean, it's supposed to be over semi-soon.
Well, they say that, but...
Well, I mean, I know. Right. I didn't grab a drink.
At least Naruto and Bleach had the decency to end the first series.
No. I need to go back and watch Naruto, because I never watched any of Shippuden. And I stopped Naruto when Sasuke left the village. Shortly after that.
Yes.
Sailor Moon ended sooner, that's true.
It is true. To be fair, Ash stopped wanting to be the very best it ever was before One Piece finished.
Ash also succeeded at becoming world champion before One Piece finished.
Yeah.
One Piece
And
has been going longer than Ash's.
The One Piece is the friends we made along the way.
You know, Oda has actually said he's not going to do that. I don't know how much I believe it, but hey, that's what Leguiron told you. Yeah, so apparently the Shinobi War is really good. The Shinobi War arc is really good. So
Yeah,
people keep telling me to go back and watch from that point on, but I just haven't. And then like Bleach is a similar thing. Like I fell off real hard on Bleach after Soul Society, and like I've read most of it, but like I really like Taikubo's world building, but the man just loses the plot. He does a fantastic job setting up these really awesome worlds and settings, and he kind of flounders. He can start a story and he can end a story, but he can't write the middle part. And I don't know if I'm the only one that feels that way, but that's very, very much how I feel about Bleach.
But Prof, don't you want to watch the year of filler in Naruto?
I really don't.
Just a year, jeez.
Although I've mentioned it before. I'm not the biggest Dragon Ball fan. Like I respect what it did for anime and such, and I will watch it if it's on, but I won't choose to watch it. And
there's a Wawa.
Who's the heck is this?
Hi, how you doing?
Hi, how are ya?
Successful 3D Sonic game came out before the end. That's true, actually. Question: will GTA 6 release before One Piece ends? One Piece has been on its final arc, quote unquote, for what, 3 years now?
Well, companies figure out a game that gamers actually want in the before One Piece ends.
Speaking of that, I applied and got in the beta for Steel Hunters, and I need to try it.
Yes.
Have you seen
I love
that
the
yet?
fact that Warhammer 40K is now owned by Amazon.
You know, they might be better at managing it than Games Workshop.
Maybe.
I didn't hear about this. What the hell?
They reached a deal about the Amazon TV show that Henry Cavill's spearheading.
So Amazon owns Warhammer, or just
no, they don't. They don't. They just have the right. They just have the rights to a live-action TV show.
I mean, I've heard of dumber things, so I was like, really?
I should probably actually make sure there's some Warhammer on screen. So yeah, we will be getting to my ghosties back, but I'm gonna finish my Thunderhawk first. So. Yeah,
I'm wearing what they finally had a GTA update that I'm happy with for clothing.
Yeah.
Now I'm wearing an anime hoodie with like short pants and some slippers, and I was like, this is what I would wear in real life, so perfect.
Aurora, I need the official diagnosis that isn't Tama. Isn't a Hago hoodie.
What?
A Hago hoodie.
A Hago hoodie.
What is what?
Nothing. Never mind.
I don't know what the fuck a Hago hoodie is or what your question even was asking.
Okay, let me type it to you in chat and in Discord, and you'll probably know what it is.
Oh, okay.
I just said it fucked up. It's the hentai face.
Yeah, okay. I get. Yeah. When I wrote it, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's never heard it out loud.
Okay.
I've heard it out loud, but
I said it.
That. Yeah.
A Hago.
I think you said a Hago or something like that.
A Hago. Yeah.
But anyway.
Will we get Bloodborne on PC before One Piece ends? Probably not, because Sony sucks. I still think it's hilarious that the Pokemon Company didn't do anything to warrant a moral panic until. Well, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Anyways, it's not that. It's just
a
Princess Robot Bubblegum hoodie.
Jesus. Is it a pudding made of... Yes. Yes, it is.
They also gave me, like, the things that I wanted for this DLC is everything that wasn't in the, like, missions. I don't care about the missions. The missions are alright. But, like, they gave me a Viper GTR.
Oh, yeah.
And then they're going to be giving us a Corvette 06.
Oh,
one
nice.
of those.
A Z06?
Yeah, Z06.
Oh, yeah.
And then they gave us the hoodie and... Yeah, That's all I really needed. That's all I ever wanted too.
And the mission things being in free roam instead of actual missions.
And
really
that
fun.
doesn't really matter. But
Blue,
I
Blue,
like it.
if you buy Sony, can you do me a massive favor and get them to do a remake of Legend of Dragoon, but like don't change anything, just update the graphics. I don't want anything else changed.
This is
Not even gameplay. Don't make controls better. Don't do any of that.
No,
Just keep them all the
control.
same.
Everything stays the same except the graphics. I just want modern graphics in that game.
the best we can do is re-release it.
There's a few story pieces that could be better translated that I'll take. But otherwise,
now you're just being a chooser, you beggar.
Yeah.
It's just
You're not wrong. You have to buy Star Wars from Disney first. True.
You have to buy Star Wars Outcast before you get it.
Apparently, Skeleton Crew's not been too bad. A couple of my friends are watching it. I haven't watched it yet.
You have to buy Star Wars Outcast before you get what you want.
Okay, Prof, I need your opinion on something. I want to watch an anime later on tonight with Aurora. Name a good ecchi for me.
Good ecchi anime. Oh.
How about that Tavern Inspector?
This is a loaded question for Prof.
Yeah, because I can't even say I don't watch a lot, because I do watch a lot of them, but I'm not really super into them.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And that's why I said it's just loaded.
Hold on.
Know.
Let me look. Oh hey, my 3D print is finished.
Why not that like Tavern Inspector one or whatever?
Interspecies reviewers?
Yeah.
That's not ecchi. That's straight up hentai.
Why have I seen it on so many mainstream anime lists?
Gives a playable true ending. Fuck the novel. That's true. It's like Goonies and Star Wars. Elsa.
Crystal, get in.
Let me see here. All right. Let's see.
We can watch Demon King Damayo.
Okay, that show is actually really funny.
I've watched it to completion. Yeah. That's why I know.
Yeah, that show was actually really funny.
It's also very much an action.
How about the hentai novel that turned into a mainstream anime, School Days?
How about the hentai novel that turned into a mainstream franchise, Fate Stay Night?
And what about the hentai novel that did something, Shuffle? So, Prof, who's your waifu in Fate Stay Night?
I don't know Fate Stay Night very well, so I have to be basic bitch and say Saber.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could say Rin. That would be basic bitch.
No, I'm gonna get hyper specific.
Oh, he's looking at his anime.
I'm gonna get no. I went to grab my 3D printer. I was printing a bolt on my 3D printer. I'm gonna be hyper specific. Hollow Extaria's version of Rider.
Okay.
You know what it is.
Can you explain what that is?
Hollow Extaria or Rider?
Yes.
My favorite Fate Stay Night character is Black Rock Shooter. Did Brock get hurt by that one?
I sure hope so.
Prof, you okay? He sounds fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
Prof?
Yes.
You okay?
Never okay. Anyway, hold on.
What?
Chase reviewers on mainstream because those who bought the streaming license weren't paying attention to the content. They just thought new anime. True. They gave birth. What? Prof is printing Bolt so he can print Bolt his project.
Yes, you're going to want.
You're not wrong.
I always go to B.
How do I explain Hollow Extaria? Okay, so Hollow Extaria is an alternate an alternate route in the original Fate Stay Night series, where a certain character, spoiler. So Shiro ends up bound to Rider, who is the same Rider from Fate Stay Night normal, who was actually Medusa. And Medusa was in love with Shiro to begin with because the master, Medusa's master, true master, spoiler, was also in love with Shiro.
It's just a harem route.
That's fair.
It just sounds like the harem route.
It's not actually. It actually ends up with quite a bit more death because Saber ends up evil.
The best route.
That still could be a harem route. I mean, what was that? What was that anime where like it was a harem, but the guy dies in the end because of
School Days?
Oh, it was. I never remember the name of that one because I don't care to.
I just said it earlier, though.
Is it School Days? Isn't School Days the one where it starts with a girl getting hit by a bus?
No, I don't remember that. But then again, it's been literally years since I've watched it.
School Day. That's a nice. Yeah, that's a nice bite show. Night Shift Nurses is finally coming to Steam. Jesus, that's a nice boat.
That's a nice boat.
Yeah, I always used to get School Days confused with it's the fucking comedy about the delinquent who's in love with like the really studious girl.
There's a lot of those.
Yeah, it's from like the mid 2000s.
There's a lot of those.
It's School Rumble. I used to always get School Days and School Rumble mixed up. Hello, Hexspell. How are you doing?
They need to make an anime and repack it unlimited.
That's a hentai.
It is.
And it.
Oh shit! I never turned music on. That's fine.
Yeah.
How you doing tonight, Hexspell? Thank you for slapping me. I needed to be awoken.
Awoken?
Awoken.
Awowoka.
Awowa.
Awowa.
Awowoken.
I know that Crystal's least favorite nickname that still became a thing is Awowa.
It's also.
I don't care.
It's the one you use the most too.
Probably why I don't care about it anymore, because he kept using it, so eventually I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, but now you use it too.
I know.
It's so good.
No.
What do you mean now? You know it's good.
About to start working. Hell yeah! I got we're working on some battle mechs right now too, but I've got because I started my Thunderhawk, and I want to get him
Prof,
done.
if I had a quarter for every time that there was a game that allowed me to be a space Barbie, I'd have 2 quarters. But that's also
really weird that it happened twice.
I'm gonna need context in a minute, but hold on. But yeah, so we got this thing on lockdown protocol. What? What about lockdown protocol, Blue? I was at work and dying because I was sick Saturday and Sunday, and I still went to work yesterday because I'm a masochist.
You are.
Oh, hey, Prof.
Gave
me a quest.
Oh God.
Yes, he asked me to have you play
League of Legends. I gave her the ultimatum of like I'll play League if she gets Prof or Rex to play League with us.
Hexspell just timed that you died so fucking perfectly.
Good.
Because I've been wanting to play it recently, but also kind of not because I don't like their anti-cheat software they use.
Yeah, I don't like it either. Are we talking like Rift or are we talking ARAMs?
Who fucking cares?
CPUs.
I'll do anything.
CPU.
No, I'll do CPUs or regular, honestly, if it's Prof. If it's Rex, then I'll do nothing but CPUs because fuck that.
Beginning to look a lot like fuck this.
Don't worry, Prof. We can do it.
Don't play all for the Emperor will. Yeah. I used to play a lot of League, Hex.
Same here. Same with us.
I was high platinum in seasons 2 and 3.
We were.
I have a lot of skins for champions I don't play.
I used to get drunk and just buy League of Legends stuff. I've spent way too much money on League shit over the years.
So
Thank you for that,
Blue.
Blue.
Who has spent more money, me or you?
We can check that actually. I will look up the website later.
All right, yeah, we'll check that.
By the way, Space Barbies.
Hold on, I grabbed a new Fire TV for Ma. She got me the S. Hell yeah, dude! Need to finish setting up redeems on the new channel. I'm only a hiatus until spring. The boonies. Yeah. I have another friend that lives out in the boonies. I have a friend who lives out in the boonies of Canada, and they're dealing with some shit right now. Like their internet hardly works.
Oh, hey, Missile Lock-On Jammer is available for the Krieger, too.
Oh, that's cool. Not that you need it.
Yeah, no, I will play League. I will. I can't say I will do it a lot, but I will play League.
All right, well, I'll download it. Make sure you give us an actual time, Prof.
Okay, not this week. And with
Not next week. Not the week after.
actually, I could probably make it work next week. It's just with the holiday. I don't know exactly what all the plans are and stuff.
All right, well, make sure that you tell us at least an hour or two in advance.
I would take a day in advance so I can download it.
15 minutes. 15 minutes. Got it.
15 minutes. Got it.
You know, I logged in. I actually genuinely did log into League, and I still have so much.
Nice.
I still have so much free currency from back when I played that I just bought all the champions that came out since last time I played, and I still have more.
You know, I was
just Australia in a nutshell. Fair. You live in
not
Amish country, Michigan. Sorry.
You know, like living where I do, and I don't care about this. Everybody knows my state basically, but like one of my favorite things to do is that whenever I have to describe esports to somebody, I said that USA getting into the finals of a league tournament is the equivalent of like the Vikings winning the Super Bowl.
No, we've had teams go to Worlds almost every year. It's just they never place very high.
Well, I said winning.
Okay, fair.
No, I did say getting to the grand finals.
You live in Amish
finals, not Worlds.
You know,
yeah.
I should know there's an Amish country, Michigan, but like anytime I think of Amish, I think of PA because like that's the area I experienced them in. So, and I know they exist in like West Virginia and like they spread throughout the country, but it always weird like it's like my dad grew up in Cajun, Florida, and I never really think about the fact that there's a Cajun area of Florida. You know?
There's a Amish area not too far away from here, actually. That's an hour or so.
Prof, if everyone said yes for the meme, who would you pick for your Prof teaches LOL to noob stream? Who would I pick? Streamers or
Raven?
Or characters?
Well, I would have to pick people that haven't played League yet. So
no, well, what characters would you teach somebody?
I was a top laner. I was a top laner.
Yeah, so
Riven.
Raven.
No, I was a bruiser player, so it was
Raven.
Draven's an ADC, goddammit.
Yeah, but Draven can do any lane. Haven't you seen the video?
Yeah, I have. Draven can Draven.
See, one of our best lanes came from when I was playing Draven and Ott was playing Darius.
That was a fun lane. That was Darius before his rework, by the way.
I didn't know Darius got a rework.
Yeah, the one where he gets like 5 basketballs above your head, and each one causes more bleeds and causes his R to deal more damage.
Oh, he's always had that. It's just they got a visual rework.
No, it really wasn't full rework.
Okay, well, because he used to be blood drops.
Yeah, it used to be blood drops. Yes, I do know all that, but it's actually like the full rework.
I'll have to look into that because I did used to play Draven, or not Draven. Hey, Ramses. Hey, Aspect.
And also, the Q got a delay and a heal on hit.
Okay, the heal on hit's new.
Yeah, the Q getting a delay is also new because
you used to be able to hold it if you were using skill casting.
That's fair, but no, I'm saying that it's set timer.
Yeah, because I always use skill casting, so for me, all you had to delay is I would just hold it until I got in position and then let it loose. Because it was a little bit faster to do it that way, unless you're in a team fight.
Yeah.
You know, those little tiny tricks for when you're playing at a high level.
Yeah, high level.
Yeah, wink, wink, wink.
What were you again? Were you platinum?
I was platinum.
Ow,
high
that
level, you
killed me. I thought that only pushed back. I didn't know that killed.
Blue, I'll get back to that in a second. Really hope some of the squad together. Yeah, no, I will definitely be. I'll give it to Xenoblade. That's no problem. The Lion. I have no idea what that means. I don't watch football. I assume the Lions are a football team. Because I know the Vikings are. I assume the Lions are a football team.
Yeah, same division as the Vikings.
Okay, I don't watch football, and the only thing I generally know about is the 2 home teams around my area. I guess the 3 home. There's like 4 teams in like an area here that are really popular.
No, I was telling you that I was. Cause I figured you didn't know. I was telling you that they're in the same division.
Oh yeah. I was assuming that's who it was when Willem said it. The Detroit Lions used to suck. That's fair.
They did. These were one of the worst teams.
Hello, I just spent some amount of time. I'm not sure how to build a bunch of random things in Minecraft. What did you build, Aspect?
I was gonna say that the Detroit Lions give hope for the Minnesota Vikings.
Well, it's gonna be like if the Lions or the Bills win the Super Bowl this year, they'll be like, God damn it, why can't the Vikings win one?
Look,
because they're the Vikings. They're the only team that I would ever hear has a 50-point up lead. Believe them, and then also hear that they lost 50-51 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I'm painting. Look, Ramses, I'm painting a Thunderhawk. I'm doing my semi-obnoxious armor core colors. I didn't go quite as dark on the body, but I'm doing the obnoxious accent colors because honestly, it's me.
You need to make Teenage Mutant Ninja greenskins.
I actually own greenskins now. I don't know if I told you guys that. All those like bunch of minis I was given, a lot of it's fantasy greenskins. Which I might be giving away to a friend of mine. Post a picture also, yeah, nice. Lion or Family or Lions fans in the same sense that I'm a Sonic Kingdom. Yeah, I don't want to say what team it is because it'll like hardcore dox me, but my family are very, very into the local team. And like, but then like I have a very good friend who's a Browns fan, and they're constantly picking on him about it because apparently the Browns like don't ever win.
They were good last year, and that was it.
Oh, were they? I don't know. Hockey is literally the only sport I pay attention to.
Well, I can take it in.
Like I can't mention the team at all without being like, oh, you're in this exact county. I'm like, ah.
Yeah.
Nobody would be able to tell the county. They tell your state, but not county.
It's a pretty even split around here.
That doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I mean, there's a state, I don't remember where, that basically have a lot of love for another team that's halfway across the state. So,
Minnesota.
No,
because they always lose, so they decide to pick better teams.
My second favorite team is also a team that's been jobbing a lot lately.
Personal home address is I will say my favorite hockey team is the Sharks because I live on the other side of the country.
See what I mean?
We got more information than we had before.
Now we know you live on the other side of the country from them.
Yes. I in fact do not live in San Antonio. You know your hometown is Montreal Alouettes. Exactly.
You know, it must suck to be a Bengals fan this year. Because they have a really fun to watch and good offense, but their defense sucks so much they'll give up more points than their offense gets.
And the Mighty Ducks. I like the Sharks on the Caps. The Caps are like my two teams, and the Sharks and the Caps. And then
I like the Bills.
My uncle's a really big Bills fan, but he's from they're like my dad.
I feel for him considering that Josh Allen had set records 2 weeks straight and only won one of those games.
I don't know what that means, but cool.
That means that he performed some of the best games of his life, but his team sucked so bad that it didn't come. Yes. Nothing came of it.
Josh Allen, the quarterback, scored 6 touchdowns, 3 passing, 3 rushing. First time it's ever happened, and lost. scored 42 points by himself and lost because his defense allowed 45 points.
Jesus Christ! My dad's oldest adopted little brother was born in Buffalo when they were still up in upstate New York before they moved to Florida, and he has this massive amount of hometown pride for a state he literally lived in for 6 months of his life. I pick on him about it all the time. Like, I don't care about football at all. And, like, anytime he, like, mentions it, he's like, oh, the Bills are doing great! I'm like, Uncle Toby, when the fuck did you, like, ever live in that area? Oh, okay, actually, he did move back there later in life, but, like, it was, for, like, another 6-month stint.
Yeah, that's a year, Prof. That's a whole year.
1 whole year.
A lot can happen in a year.
Red Wings fans use it as the tradition of throwing squid. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I will say...
By the way, the new Viper GTR, I believe they're... Or what is it again? That's the one I'm thinking of. The ART... No. SRT. The Viper SRT, you know which one that is, Prof?
Yeah, yes.
I know you're a car guy.
Yes.
Yeah, it is now the fastest car in the game.
Oh,
and
yeah.
if you have PS5 or Xbox at the moment, the newest ones, the car literally goes faster than rocket-powered vehicles.
That's a little absurd.
Like, before the update, it does like 138 miles per hour, which is like the highest GTA goes for the base vehicles. After you purchase the upgrade for it, in the enhanced version, it goes 178. Which rocket-powered vehicles do not get that fast unless they're literally flying through the air as a missile.
Jesus.
And it places it as the 12th fastest vehicle in the game where jets exist.
Yeah, but Ramses, did you move away from your hometown when you were still a baby? Because, like, I understand a little more if you weren't a baby. Also, like, hockey's the only sport I ever really played. I played football for my freshman year of high school, and I thought it was really boring. But
I have a lot of hometown pride for a state I've never lived in.
Yeah, I know you do.
Because my family.
Well, it's like I literally, the reason why I like the Sharks is I was at the local ice rink for a birthday party. And I was learning how to ice skate, and I saw the jersey and saw a group of people, like the like teenagers playing in the rink, and I'm like, okay, I want to do that. Like I want to strap knives to my feet and run around on ice, and and then I ended up playing for a handful of years, until ROTC kind of took over my life for a little while, and I at the time we didn't have we had a local team, but they were not great. Although they had won a cup a few years before, and so everyone was like expecting them to be great. And then our local team wholly folded. And I was like, oh, okay. I started learning about that and everything. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm just gonna go whatever has the coolest logo. So I saw the Sharks logo. I'm like, well, there we go, and it just kind of stuck with that.
Kind of like how I started liking the 49ers. 49ers are my second favorite team. I liked them at first because they had a really cool running back, Frank Gore, and because I like the colors.
A really good friend of mine lives in Edmonton, which the Oilers and stuff, and also where Gretzky played and everything. And I'm constantly giving him shit, like if the Oilers are doing that.
Oilers don't exist anymore.
What?
Oilers haven't existed for like 20 years.
No, they're still around.
If you're talking about football, okay.
No, I'm talking about hockey.
Okay. I thought you were talking about football, because there was a Houston Oilers team, like 20 years ago.
Oh, no, this is Edmonton. Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. It's where, it's the team Wayne Gretzky played for.
Hey, Prof, I'm gonna say what my current gun that I'm gonna use today in GTA is. You tell me what you think about it. It's a 1911 was a red dot sight, flashlight, and an extended clip, and it's bright pink.
Try hard.
What was that?
Why was that the first thing? That was the first thing you thought of.
Because I heard red dot sight.
I don't get to choose that.
That sounds wonderful though.
It would give any gun nerd a aneurysm to see this gun.
I would carry a bright pink 1911. My carry when I'm doing that job is a 6-tower P226. So
yeah, that's fair.
Hey, Prof, would you actually play Helldivers with us?
I will play it. I get bored of it fairly quickly, but I will play it periodically. Yes.
Well, I mean, it's one other game that we can periodically play with you, which is all we
Yeah.
ever do with you. Periodically do stuff.
Yeah.
Let me just throw shade at you. I'm not afraid to throw shade at Prof. It's the best part about making fun of Prof. Throwing shade.
It's too easy.
Just make sure you don't throw the entire lamp at him.
Helldivers. Apparently they had some like fun, like interesting stuff to start.
You know what I asked my mother for Christmas for Prof, and I don't know, just what I find funny. Corn dog machine.
I understand.
Thank you. You're a real bro, Prof. You always understand me when I make food decisions.
I too would, like, if I had a corn dog machine, you guys would just occasionally see me like reach over here and just pull a corn dog off it.
Maybe 1 year, Prof. I'll get you one.
Lunecra got me a new 3D printer for our anniversary last week.
Yeah, you're not.
What?
You're
breaking.
I already gave you your Christmas gift and your birthday gift this year.
Yeah.
And your Valentine's gift. Kisses, love.
Snuggles.
Snuggles. I think I spent more money on you than I spent on Aurora this year.
That's sad. That's depressing. Please rectify that.
I can't. There's only 1 month left.
Less than a month left.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna hit that with some... Oh.
Actually, you know what? Never mind. I just realized that I'm actually wrong and that I did spend more money on Aurora than you because I forgot about all the artwork I got for her.
Oh, that's fair. Alright, I need to go... I will be back in a minute.
I'm just laughing at the Bears game at the moment. I won't be laughing later. Oh, I'm about to die.
If you die, then the mission fails.
That's why I went to hide and got some food.
Get that sniper rifle out of here.
Yeah, there's a sniper somewhere in there.
I got him.
There's still a guy over there. Is there a guy still up there? No, the guy's dead. I do have a job. Robbing you.
It's our job. We basically make... I have made this game into a 9 to 5 for myself before.
I'm not periodically getting up to grab parts off my printer. Anyway, the wheel won't spin because I kind of have a sore throat, and I probably shouldn't be telling stories right now. Probably shouldn't be talking as much as I am, but...
Well, Pop loves us too much.
Yeah, I actually...
And if he really thought about his throat health, then he wouldn't stream.
No, it's because I feel so guilty I had to cancel all last week.
What's one more day, then?
Yeah, what's one more cancellation?
Dude, Did I Karen, did I tell you at the beginning what happened last week?
No.
It went to shit. It went to shit quick. Pretty much everyone in the house was sick.
I was gonna say Lunecra was sick. That's about all I remember.
Yeah, all 3 kids got sick. My grandmother fell and smashed her head. And so I spent half of Tuesday in the hospital with her. Then just stuff. It just went downhill from there. I got sick this weekend. Which is a very rare occurrence.
You know, despite my immune system being weak, I find that I'm the same way as you. As in, I don't really get sick all that often, but when I do, oh my god. I'm basically dying. Either that or I'm sick all the time and my body is just always in constant pain and struggle that I just don't notice.
Yeah. I
think you know what I mean,
yeah.
too.
Well, I joke that I'm one of Nurgle's chosen.
Yeah,
and,
I'm not. I just somehow survived, even though I probably shouldn't have.
Yeah. When will I upload all the AC6? Obviously, this is a sanity stream. This is 100% a sanity stream. I was going to lose my fucking mind if I did not stream today. This is genuinely, and, it sucks to say, but, being here, just kind of hanging out and painting and stuff is literally my fucking happy place. It is, hanging out with everyone, and especially being able to talk with you guys and whoever else wants to pop in and stuff, and just sitting here painting and relaxing is literally the only way I ever feel myself relaxed at this point.
That's fair. I was actually gonna ask you if you wanted me and Awoa to leave so that you didn't talk so much.
No, you're fine.
I was making sure because you said that your throat was dying.
I thought I texted you that, Blue. Will I upload the AC6? No, it's not bad enough. I just might have some trouble talking tomorrow, but tomorrow is my day off for the D&D game anyway, so I probably won't be going to because of other reasons, but I don't know yet. Because one person up there is immunocompromised, and I don't want to risk getting her sick, so I got to talk to them about it.
Well, is it a D&D type of D&D where you have tabletop stuff, so you need to be there? Or could you do it over Discord or something?
It's a BattleTech game right now. We're currently playing BattleTech. I'm piloting one of these 2 mechs. This is my Wolverine, and this is the Black Knight. It's my favorite battle mech. I just salvaged one.
So you actually have to be there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I was wondering. You didn't have to go in full. I was like,
oh no,
I was wondering if you have to be there.
Yeah, no, there's actually a tabletop element. Gargle some monster. I should. Yeah, I meant for the whole sanity getting to do. Yeah. I don't remember what I was saying.
Wait. I just thought of something very important. Prof, can you recommend me an energy drink that isn't Monster?
I can recommend you a few. It depends on.
You like sour things, right? I feel like we've had this conversation.
Yeah, I like sour things.
Okay, the sour apple ghost are one of the best fucking things I've ever drank.
Sour apple ghost, all right.
They're just really hard to find in my area.
The only one that I can find is the Sour Patch Kids blue raspberry.
They're mid at best.
I like those though.
Bang sour apple's really good. Also,
Fuck
Bang.
You.
No, don't drink Bang.
You can't find Bangs around here anymore. They don't. The company just pulled out entirely.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I really liked their lemon drop one as well.
I mean, Prof did need 8 times the amount of caffeine that normal people need in order to survive.
Yeah.
Well, for everybody curious, Bang has 300 milligrams of caffeine. And your daily recommended is 400.
Prof exceeds that by 10 times. Though.
I am genuinely concerned if I stop drinking 3 monsters a day, what will happen to my body. That's not a joke at all.
I know.
Well, the thing is, though, 3 monsters a day is just over.
We're playing the. What were you gonna suggest, Blue? Yeah, no, okay, hold on. Because I consume. This is my 4th monster today.
Okay, that's 480, so that's getting up there.
I thought that most caffeine drinks have 200.
No, Monster has 140.
Yeah, it actually isn't listed on the amount's not on here.
Not anymore.
Calories, total fat, sodium, carbohydrates, total sugars.
There should be a little box on there that says caffeine.
No, it's a good. Yeah.
Remember, right? Monsters are
150 milligrams per can.
Oh, that one's 150. The ones I've seen have been 140.
150, 300, 450,
Marvel Rising.
600.
So yeah, I once drank 2 of the big monsters that have twist caps in less than an hour. I was not feeling good.
Okay, so back when I was in college,
You know what? I've already discovered that Prof's best stories always start with yeah. So, anyways, back when I was in college.
You remember Uber Monster?
No.
Okay, I know Odie remembers Uber Monster. Uber Monster was monster for monster. It was like the like absolute pushing the limits of what was legally able to sell without like a license. Originally, I don't know about current present day, but it used to come in big glass cans or big glass like jars, right? And we're talking like they were 1 liter cans of Uber Monster. I would wake up in the morning and pound one and go to class and do whatever I had to and work. Well, one day I pulled an all-nighter finishing some reports and stuff, and I had to go to work that night. And at the time, I was a manager at a Burger King. And I was a shift manager at a Burger King. I'm standing there. I send one of my employees that I can trust across the street to the gas station to get me. I'm like, listen, I did 2 massive fucking reports last night. This is like, one of my reports was on the Oprishnika, which were an old secret police force from Imperial Russia. But and like I remember I had like a full ass like 10-page booklet on this report that I was sitting there like checking through it while like we're on the downtime at work and stuff. And I'm like, I need you to go get these for me because I gotta be here until 3 a.m. and I pulled an all-nighter last night. So he goes over there and they were 3 for $15. And I gave him a 20, I told him to keep the change. He brings me back them. I pound 2 of them back to back, because I'm thinking, okay, 1 more's not gonna really kill me. When I say I understand the concept of hearing colors and seeing sounds.
How are you alive, Prof?
There's a reason why I'm convinced I might be a Highlander. Uber Monster was also... Yes, Uber Monster was brewed. Yes, like old school, old-fashioned, like, tonic brewed.
I'm just taking the safe route, Crystal, so that we can talk to Prof and I don't have to worry about eating shit constantly on the highway.
Yeah.
Also, there might be a reason why like Monster does not affect me anymore because I did shit like that on a semi-regular basis.
It's funny, Blue Monster doesn't seem to do shit for me, but the last time I had a Green Monster, it actually kept me awake.
Huh.
You know what monster that I miss, and it's not even that like I can't find it. It was probably discontinued. I don't know. But like the ones that I really enjoyed the taste of was Monster Assault.
Yes, they were pretty good.
Yeah.
My favorite monster I've ever had, it does no longer get made. It was the Fruit Punch one. Like it was literally Fruit Punch.
Okay, yeah.
Not Pacific Punch, which still does get made. Literally Fruit Punch.
The Aussie Lemonade one's pretty good if you haven't had that.
Yeah, I like how this group knows energy drinks pretty well, and I'm just kind of sitting here like. I sometimes play with my monster sometimes.
I also
we're waiting for it to grow up.
I also really like goddamn it, the other punch that's out right now. It's not Pacific Punch, but it's
Pipeline.
Another one.
Pipeline
no,
Punch.
Not Pipeline Punch.
It's
like a not Hawaiian, but it's like a kind of like
tropical.
No, close.
Missing the Jays is making jungle juice with friends for land. Yeah. We used to do that, but it did include alcohol, except we created the color purple. There was a drink we used to make.
I was extremely worried about us going in the river right there.
There was a drink we used to make, once again, in college. It was blue raspberry burnett's and triple X vitamin water, mixed half and half, and it literally tasted like I imagined the color purple to taste.
You were like Lulu.
That tastes purple.
Yep, exactly.
Yep. Oh yeah, yep. I have plenty of alcohol. Exactly.
Okay, Prof. If you had to recommend one hentai to me, what would you recommend?
Bible Black.
Bible Black might be the only hentai I've actually ever seen. My one ex made me watch it with her.
Why? Not even like a good one.
I don't know. Well, because she was really, really sheltered.
I guess that's fair.
And so she watched hentai.
Well, that we moved out together, and that was like the first thing she asked me to download for her.
The Bible Black.
I don't know.
Prof, I'm joking.
I'm trying. Oh, actually, I've seen when I was like 14, me and my one friend, whose brother kind of was like one of the big anime like producer people for our anime, like getting kids into anime for our area. I shouldn't say producer because he didn't ever produce, but he was the one that like would physically show up with, "Hey guys, you should watch, Samurai X" and stuff like that. Which for those of you who don't know, Samurai X is the prequel to Rurouni Kenshin. He was obsessed with that fucking show. We found his hentai stash. Like yeah. And I don't remember what show it was. I just remember us putting it in thinking, "Hey, this is a show about ninjas. It might be pretty cool." And then we watched the first episode and we just went, "Wow, that was fucking weird." And we turned it off and watched something else.
Okay, there was a samurai. Now that you say that, there was a samurai hentai. I don't remember the name of it that I've seen. That was the chick that the guy was supposed to be trying to save had a power where if you had sex with her, you would die.
Oh, that was there was a Berserk had not Berserk Basilisk had a character like that.
But this was like the main point of like the main samurai dude was like was starting to have feelings for her, and it's like, well, you can't have sex with me because then I would die. But then she gets kidnapped, and then the guy that kidnapped her had sex with her, and then he died. So
Okay, well, yeah, I don't know about that. I know that that Basilisk had one of the characters like that, and it was like a massive heartache because she was in love with the main guy.
It was either like the name literally had either like Samurai or Ronin or something in the name of it. Samurai Scroll, something like that. That sounds vaguely right.
Ninja Scroll wasn't a hentai though.
Hey, Prof.
Well, I think there is a hentai
what's
version.
What's the most famous hentai? Do you think?
Probably Bible Black.
I was gonna say, what about that one hentai with the horse guy that just says your resistance only makes my penis harder?
That's Berserk. That's not a hentai. That's Berserk.
That may as well be a hentai then.
Berserk may as well be a hentai. Yes,
that's true.
There's so many dicks flying around in that anime.
I mean, it's like calling Game of Thrones not a sex show.
That's true. That's Basilisk, and the guy who took her was immortal. So no matter how many times they did it, I mean, play to your strengths. It's like Gambit. Gambit eventually became immune to Rogue because he just kept slapping her ass so many times. I don't recommend that.
Oh, but... okay. I found the name of the monster drink I was thinking of. Rio Punch.
I have not tried that one.
It's good.
You know what's really good? There's a Monster Rehab Orange Dreamsicle. It's really good.
Yes, that one is pretty good too. I can't find it anymore around here though, which is sad.
There's one place I can find it around here still.
That's what the Fruit Punch one was a rehab.
Where is my bronze?
Rehabs are good. They're non-carbonated.
The Rehab Lemonade is one of my favorites.
I can't even drink drinks that are non-carbonated anymore, pretty much.
I prefer non-carbonated, honestly.
And carbonation is the only way that I enjoy drinks nowadays.
You like the bubbles?
I do like the bubbles. If I could actually have a carbonated drink that stays carbonated that wasn't syrup, I'd be happy.
Carbonated water.
Carbonated water does not stay bubbly.
Carbonated water sucks unless you have
It sucks in general, but it's like it doesn't stay bubbly either.
Like I like the ice that I get. Is pretty good for me. It actually it's carbonated water. It only has 5 calories, but actually has flavor to it.
I mean it's fine, but you have to drink it down in order to get the carbonation in any fashion that isn't syrup.
I don't know. It's been tingly for quite a while after I've opened it.
Hey Tama, Odie says they have a bottle with a CO2 cartridge. You can keep re-upping it now. But you would need like a soda stream or something though.
Yeah, I could get that. To be fair,
They should need that. They need to make a like a cup or something that just has a connection to a CO2 bottle, so you can carbonate it, keep recarbonating whatever's in the cup.
Oh my god, that's how we become rich. We patent a re-CO2ing cup. All right, I have enough engineers in my friend group. Come on, guys, let's get on it. Odie, get the 3D printers up.
If you make this and become famous and sell a lot, I want part of the profit for giving you the idea.
No shit. I need someone to help me market. Oh god.
Would a blind person drink this? Probably.
Just hand it to you.
Odie, or whatever your name is, we're not kidding.
In a blind taste test.
Nice.
In a blind taste test.
I feel bad about that joke, to be honest.
I'm fine.
First one.
I know you will be fine, but I still feel bad about that joke.
If you make this, Ott will be very appreciative of you.
Like as long as you do you give Aurora whatever and you give me one, I'll be happy.
Give me part of the profit and then give him just one cup.
Yeah. I don't even need anything. I just want one of those. Because my main addiction isn't like the sweet part of soda. In fact, I hate the sweet part of soda. It's the carbonation.
That's why you just need to keep trying carbonated waters to get one that stays carbonated for a while, so you don't get the sweet part.
Get the Sand Club waters.
What was that?
Hold on. Fixing something. Give me a sec.
Then don't break it, Prof.
I was using a hammer.
Well, that's why it broke.
I mean, I don't know. I don't. So like, I get these at like Walmart and Sam's Club and stuff. They're the brand, and they're like
What
sweetened.
brand?
They're called Clear American.
Oh yeah, I do like them, but you'll think I'm weird, but like the problem is that some flavors run out of carbonation way quicker than other flavors.
I agree, but I always mix it with vodka.
What was that?
He always mixes it with vodka.
But I don't drink, Prof.
I know. I'm just saying. I agree that they do kind of burn out occasionally.
Like it depends on the flavor. Honestly,
the cans decarbonize quicker than the bottles.
Yeah, no, I get the bottles all the time. The problem is that black cherry is the one that lasts the longest. But my favorite, which is peach, lasts so little.
I 100% agree because I do drink both of those. My favorite is the raspberry though.
I should try the raspberry. But no, I do know what you're talking about, and it is a good substitute when I'm going to down an entire bottle within seconds. But yeah, you get me though. Because the peach does not last at all.
I need to look up a picture here because I know this is the viewport, but I can't tell if there's anything holding in the viewport. Because you see, the viewport's obviously right there on the face, but I can't tell if there's like supposed to be lines through it or not. And we also have to do some edge highlighting. And then we're gonna hit it with some gloss varnish to make it all shiny, because it's a robot.
You know, Prof, I just realized the other day when looking at my save files that there's one game I played more than GTA 5.
What's that?
Borderlands 2.
What? Where the fuck is the scratch?
I'm pretty sure it was. What? I guess I just didn't do the second one right.
Okay, so it's just a straight up lies there.
I'm trying not to bump you, but no!
Ah!
You get what you get.
What do you mean? What the fuck did I do?
You almost took me out with that second one.
Okay, yeah, so that's just a straight up visor there.
I saw the thing phase out as if this was the right one. I guess we just have to hack the thing. Either that or I didn't. You hack the things, I'll go and
Try the first one again.
Yeah. Because I saw the thing phase out as if that was the right one.
They also didn't say if you know where they are, go ahead and do it.
Is it too late?
That's weird.
It is not too late to make a bulldog, Odie, but you have to bring me one.
It was the first one.
What? Okay. How do we not trigger it?
I don't know.
All right, Odie, do I do all of my battle mech cockpits in like the bronze?
You said cock.
I did.
You said pit.
I can always rely on rousing conversation with the two of you. Like a single fucking brain. Single fucking brain cell. All right, guys, it's been nice knowing you. I'm gonna go return myself to my Minecraft bed. Okay. So BattleMech cockpits are generally blue or like a orange like color, because the orange color is a radiation shielding. Do I do like the bronze orangey for all of my BattleMechs, or do I alternate them? You'd alternate? Okay. Well, I'm gonna do that for the Hawk, I think. But this is my basic color scheme.
Oh, they killed me. It's all up you, Crystal.
It's gonna look a little different for every mech, but that's my basic color scheme.
I'm gonna be right back.
Well, isn't it you that called us the world's shittiest hive mind?
Yeah, it was.
It was. I own that.
Hold on, while I'm a cat, I'm gonna knock shit off your desk, Prof.
I was thinking that earlier too. Before I said that.
So the fucking kitten, we had her running around earlier, and like she's not really allowed downstairs, and it's like one of those things like we can't trust her to be out with dogs because like the dogs are much larger than her, and we're afraid they're gonna hurt her. We don't think that the one will do it on accident, but or we don't think the one will do it on purpose. I mean, but like he's still just much larger, and they need to be supervised. So we kind of like alternate between letting her run around and letting the dogs run around right now. And that little bitch.
That's always the best.
I don't let her, like, I didn't let her downstairs because I was doing stuff, and she decides to just like all I can assume in retaliation for me not opening the door, just takes a shit right in front of the door. I'm just like, are you serious?
Probably in retaliation for you not opening the door. Yeah.
Yeah.
They wanted to go take a potty, and you wouldn't let it. So it's like, fuck you, I'll potty here then.
Her potty's upstairs. Woo! I get to spend $2,300 tomorrow. Thanks, MVA. I couldn't. Are you fucking serious, Hollow? Bruh. I'm sorry, dude. Oh, yeah, you told me about that. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if you... I thought you'd already done that for some reason. One problem with painting pre-builds is that there's certain things that are just a lot harder, like edge highlight and stuff. You can't sub-assemble it. Spent last week, 6 weeks doing... Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. I'm sorry.
Hey, Prof, got a question for you.
Might have an answer.
Nacho cheese or Cool Ranch?
Nacho cheese. Cool Ranch isn't bad, but I prefer nacho cheese. Actually, I have a better answer. Sweet chili.
Yeah.
Sweet chili is superior to both.
You can be wrong. Well, that's fine.
I often am. Hey, Spirit! The Baja Doritos. I haven't tried the Baja Doritos. They had like a hot mustard ones that weren't bad either. I've only ever seen them once though. Why? Which ones do you prefer, Aurora?
I like them both, depending on my mood.
Yeah, that's fair.
Trying to drive in text is not working in this game.
Did the Fae ingest alcohol, Spirit? You're the Fae creature.
Trying to text and
that's
drive in
fair.
GTA is just as hard as trying to text and drive in real life.
You just hear noises as like you strike a bunch of cones on the road. This is wine. It had to go eat a whole. Ugh.
I also like how the cops in GTA, you can run over streetlights, you can run into other people's cars as long as you don't run anybody over. You can even kill the person inside the car. They don't care.
Hold on, Krim.
But as soon as you just touch a police car, they're like immediate laser red eyes.
Yeah, it sounds right. Cheers, Crime.
Hell, you don't even have to touch them. They touch you, and they're still mad at you.
Also sounds right. What's up, buddy? Ow. Just slammed my knee into my desk.
That's smart.
That felt fantastic.
This is a professor, everybody.
Look. Just because I'm learned does not mean I'm smart. Alright?
Yes, it does. It just means that you're not wise.
Oh, fair. Yes. Like I've been saying, I am a textbook reason why wisdom and intelligence are 2 separate stats.
Same here.
Working? Yeah. Resort Boy and Crimson Girl's Immortal Sister. Wait, are those hentai recommendations, Blue? Prof is 100% charisma. You know, Lunecra says that. I don't believe it. You know, doctors who don't know how to write a script after... Yeah. Yeah, Lunecra says that I'm charismatic, and, I think she's lying. She's not lying. I'm trying to be... This is, like, my second favorite battle mech of all time. So I'm trying to be, like, super detailed, and, like, careful on the edge highlighting.
So quick, somebody play a jump scare.
You know, that doesn't hurt me, or it doesn't get me, really, anymore. Like, unless I'm playing a scary game, which, you know, obviously I haven't done in a while. I say a while, like, the last game I played wasn't Silent Hill 2. I still need to do Alan Wake, too. Yeah, skip certainly, sort of look. Oh, yeah, I genuinely don't... I don't watch hentai, so I don't remember. I never have.
I don't watch hentai. I look at the pictures. What?
Like, I might be the least horny person I know, to be honest.
Hey, Lunecra, he's calling you horny. What do you have to say in your defense?
It's a toss-up. The old Wordsworth hentai? What? Watch it for the articles! Oh, that hurts. I would be horny if I had kids eat. Okay, fair. Ah, shit. It's alright. It's alright. We can fix it. We have to fix it. I'm not stripping this model again. I understand what you mean, Spirit. It's okay. Yeah, I've never really watched it. Like, I don't know.
Alright, I'm back.
Quickly hide it.
What are you hiding, Prof?
I don't know.
Get those dog treats out of your mouth.
No. You're not my real dad.
I'm not. I imagine props like that one guy in the Try Not to Laugh videos that's like, I am your real dad, get out of the tank. I'm in the tank right now, you can't tell me what to do.
You know, I
Gotta
think
be prof in a battle mech.
so Odie and I work together, and the reason I have the position I have now is because Odie left. And the only time I ever think I got very close to Odie smacking me was he told me to do something, and I turned and looked at him and screamed, "You're not my supervisor," at him. And then proceeded to go do it. And he just paused for a second and stared at me, and I could just contemplate him hitting me there.
Always gotta punish prof
It
when
was totally
you remember something dumb.
He got summoned from another world. Yeah, apparently hentai is being talked about.
That's nice. Not my fault.
Oh, it's totally not your fault.
Yeah,
Toby! Happy 1 year, Bo!
Happy 1 year, Professor. Less than 3 love ya. You big old nerd,
Prof,
less than 3.
We can always make you suffer via a couple words.
Oh God, what?
What was that?
What are they? What words?
Gandalf the Grey. Yeah. You asked.
How you feeling, buddy?
Prof, I can't believe you asked and then got.
Because I was. My curiosity ges the better of me.
That's why you're a professor,
Yeah.
and not an actual adventurer anymore.
I was an adventurer until I took a mimic to the face.
You were an adventurer until you took a free-run mimic to the face.
I'm just saying, I understand why freedoms get eaten by mimics all the time.
Yes.
I have lived that life. I get it.
I don't know about you, but like in a game that has mimics in it, I have been the most suspicious of every chest possible, even when I know that they're not a mimic.
Tied with bleach, it works. Yeah, I could drink it. Wait. Yeah, wrong moment. Jeff said I should watch Bible Black. Well, Jeff needs to know that I've already seen Bible Black.
Yeah, Prof's a pervert. He's seen everything.
Bible Black is the only hentai I've ever watched because my ex actually kind of forced me to watch it. How am I doing?
I like taking things and making the most untrue statements possible. Like Prof's a pervert.
I am doing, Toby. Last week was a nightmare, and I am recovering from illness still. But I couldn't stay away anymore. So how are you doing, buddy?
Yeah, and then also another thing that I tell people that isn't true is that I'm not a good boy.
Yeah, you are.
What?
You are a degenerate.
What do you mean I'm a degenerate? That's bull. Prof's bullying me now.
Someone get I in here. We need to have a degenerate off.
Well, I doesn't count because he hides his degeneracy. That's
Flying
why,
visit,
that's why he
but-
doesn't count.
Yeah, thanks, bud. Now we're hopefully going to be getting back to a little more normalcy in coming weeks. Because
Prof, what do I get if I don't win the degenerate off?
bragging rights.
Bragging rights for what? I didn't win.
If you don't win the degenerate off.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Are you considering winning the degenerate off being the more degenerate or being the less degenerate?
Okay, winning it means you're more degenerate.
Then bragging rights.
Well, I said that. What do I get when I don't win it?
One cookie and a DVD box set of Interspecies Reviewers.
Oh yeah. Only if it's the peanut butter cookie.
You get a grand list. Oh God, I just got. Is that why my phone just went off? Did you just?
What?
Paulo just said he just sent me his suggestions. Hold on. No, it's not Hollow. Alright. When seeking is currently sleeping the void. We're gonna have to plan this degenerate off.
It's fine. I wouldn't win anyways.
Yeah, because I know some of the shit that has bought me as a joke.
Yeah, and you know what I don't have? I don't have hentai really on my Steam. Or on my PC, really.
I made mention of my rule of playing a game someone buys me, right?
Yeah.
And I was in I's presence. I immediately got gifted a game called My Furry Dictator. Like, I was like, you know me, you know I'm not gonna play this. And he goes, yes, but your rule. And I'm just like, I'm amending the rule. I will not play a hentai game someone buys me.
Well, what if it's only ecchi?
It depends. Depends on the level. It's like you gotta remember.
Anyways, I'm gonna get you a game that makes sense for you, which is Data Live.
Okay, actually, I would play Data Live because I do like the story of Data Live.
Who's your favorite?
Can't think of her name. Clock chick.
Well, which one?
The clock chick. Time control.
Oh, Kirimi.
Yeah.
My favorite is Tobichi.
The other good one is actually his little sister because spoilers.
Ifrit.
Yep, exactly.
I know. I have watched the anime up to season 2. I have not bothered to watch more.
And then the main girl, Toka. The main girl's name is? Yeah. Toka's pretty cool too.
Yeah, she's alright. My favorite part about the Data Live Steam game, Rio Reincarnation or whatever it's called. My favorite part about that is that Shido just goes oof whenever something happens to him.
I've played a couple. Okay. I have played a couple of the games Blue has got me. There's a couple that I'm going to play on stream. I just need to get around to them. Yes, Hollow, that was a rule that I amended because I'm not going to play fucking porn games. Here's 37 gift items out of the cart. Fair. Show is pretty good. It's true. Yes. Yeah, it was like they got me 2 games like immediately. One was My Furry Dictator and another one, and I was like, are you what? And then I had to amend the rule like right there.
I just want to point out that I'm less degenerate than because Ott has not caused you to amend as many rules as I has.
No, you have not, actually. I can't think. I feel like there's one, but I can't think of what it is.
I can't think of what it is because it doesn't exist.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Because I can think of 2 off the top of my head for I, but not me.
The Hydrate, Redeem, that Spirit is still mad about. And the game rule.
Yep. Meanwhile, I have been a perfectly good boy.
I wouldn't say perfectly.
What do you mean you wouldn't say perfectly?
I've heard stories.
What stories were those?
Stories you've told me.
Well, I think that I'm a liar.
Man, I don't know what to say to that one. Mood or something? I don't fucking know. There's a series of games that play like Chocobo Dungeon, but you dive deep with the girls to get more magical power, which is stored in the magical power is stored in the boobies.
Yeah, seen that.
I actually considered playing. No! Oh God! Shit! Fuck.
That's the best part.
here we see Prof waste $6 worth of paint.
Good job,
paint
Prof.
that you can't even buy anymore.
Good job, Prof.
It does not. The company no longer exists.
Good job, Prof.
So now I gotta find a replacement.
I mean, if you couldn't tell me any of the stories, then obviously they weren't degenerate enough. See, airtight logic, Prof. You can't win.
I feel like airtight logic is not the phrase to use there.
What do you mean?
I was getting more paper towels.
Prof,
Yeah, well,
I come back to here, Prof. I'm getting more paper towels.
I just
why do you
Prof's
need
the degenerate.
Yeah, why do you need all those paper towels, Prof?
Because I just dumped paint all over my desk.
Is that what you call it nowadays?
I hate it here.
Prof, I can't believe how much of a pervert you are.
Ah!
Love you, Prof.
Uh-huh.
I love torturing you.
I'm a good boy.
Only good boys torture Prof. I mean, what?
Yeah, exactly.
If anyone needs me, I'll be in the back of the classroom crying.
Prof, that means you're still in the classroom with us.
Prof, I can't believe that you got demoted to substitute teacher on your own stream.
Prof, you can be back in the back corner. You can be back crying, and we're just gonna We're gonna T-pose over you.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Lunecra?
No, my children have T-posed at me.
I mean, that makes sense.
I don't know why they learned it. Like,
because they're gamers like you.
I don't know. Well, I don't know where they learned it, but like I'm literally sitting down here working on. It was a couple weeks back, and I was working on something off stream, and the 3-year-old comes running downstairs, and he just runs up to me and goes, "Daddy, look!" And I look at him. He just starts T-posing at me, and I'm just like, "Why are you doing this?" Even D&D like absolutely nothing like D&D, but it looks like well, yeah, I do want to play Wildermyth. That's probably actually the next one I'm going to play. Gremlin's obviously asserting dominance. He tries. He really tries to assert dominance. So then I pick him up and throw him into the freezer. But I mean, what?
Careful, Prof. You can't let the feet hang out.
Yeah, no. He just. We put him in timeout for a little bit in the freezer, and he just goes into hibernation mode like a goldfish. Dear CPS agent, due to legal reasons, that is a joke. Can you roll for initiative? Thought you rolled. Can we make example of something else? Either way, tried to get Prof. No, it wasn't a Wildermyth. It was something else, Spirit. I don't remember what it was. There was a mobile game you tried to get me to play that I couldn't get into.
That reminds me, I'm going to need a new phone when I go up there too a lot.
Oh yeah, we'll get you one right away.
Figure out how to transfer all my data from this phone to the other one.
It should be, you should be able to do it over Bluetooth. Unless you have to leave that one behind.
No.
I might just like yeah.
Oh wait. I normally don't do the store, so I forgot the store was a thing.
I was always interested in Wildermyth. I think I might just didn't have time or something, which is really not that surprising with me. See, I've been doing this to Spirit for over a decade.
You know, I really love in this mission that they don't even like make damage reduction for getting more armor. They just give you more health. That's some lazy ass coding right there.
I don't have a griller. There's a griller. Oh, there's a griller. That was supposed to have an assault shotgun.
That's not true. Always.
What?
What Spirit's saying.
I didn't see it.
We're in games, so.
No, Spirit has. There's games Spirit's been bugging me to play like a decade, and I just haven't. And then like, yeah.
But what's bugs Prof to play Stardew?
I won't play Stardew. I cannot get into that game. I've tried. I don't like it. I don't like that style of game. I get bored so easy in those.
Yet here you are painting miniatures.
I was just about to say that too.
Yeah, but there's a difference in like painting miniatures and like doing farming games and stuff. Like Lunecra pretty much only plays farming games. And there's a couple that like, okay, yeah, like I would try. Like there's the one that's like part RPG that she played that I can't remember the name of right now. Harvestella. Yes, thank you. You've made me try Stardew once, love. Monster Hunter is not a farming game.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
You farm items. That's farming.
Okay. Monster Hunter is not a cozy farming game.
Yes, it is. Have you farmed Great Jaggers before?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, it's a cozy farming game. I don't know what you're talking about.
I hate that I can't refute that.
Like I said, airtight logic all the time.
Wild.
You got any other amendments to what you're trying to say?
No,
or
Wild,
do you give up?
Wild is going to be my next 24-hour stream, though.
Yeah, I know.
Now you're gonna get Wilds.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, of course
we don't know about on release, but we're gonna get it.
I mean, you can have a shitload of people per like server running around now, so.
Yeah.
It's not the point.
Yeah. I'm just saying. Just
remember, it doesn't have great eyesight.
Oh, true. Yeah.
That's the only reason why we don't play Rise. It's because it's hard for him to track down monsters.
What weapon do you normally play at?
It's not hard for him to fight monsters, it's hard for him to track down a monster.
No, I'm just curious.
Charge Blade.
Charge Blade? Okay.
Yes, he plays mainly Charge Blade.
I am primarily a dual sword player.
I play a lot of things.
I play dual
Prof
sword.
likes doing raves under monsters.
Dual sword and switch axe are my like go-to weapons.
The hammer is my biggest go-to weapon. Like that's one I play the most.
Bonk, 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 bonk,
Yes.
bonk, bonk.
Hammer go bonk.
One of my favorite cozy farming titles. Find smashing things with yes. Spirit plays hunting horn primarily. Except in Rise.
Game Monster Hunter. Especially Rise, since that shit's baby easy.
Yeah, Spirit hated hunting horn in Rise. I'm sure he's gonna be really excited it's back to normal in Wild.
Like I said, Rise is the ultimate cozy farming simulator, Prof. So anyways,
I did like
why aren't you
Rise.
playing Stardew again?
I can't kill things in Stardew.
Yes, you
You
can.
can.
I can't just hunt constantly in Stardew.
Yes,
Yes, you can. That's what I do.
Yeah, that's what Crystal does.
It's called Go to the Fucking Mines.
Yeah. I like how Prof is doing his best over there. Don't worry, Prof. Let me get that for you.
And if you say it's baby shit easy, go to the fucking skeleton mines in the desert.
The answer you're looking for is Monster has not a run of a plot. Yeah, I don't like the far. I don't like the actual domestic farm aspects of the game.
Then don't do it. It gets the Necro to do that part.
It's just
You do tend to really the NPCs though get more unlocked.
Or if you played with us, I would take care of all the farming. You could just go to the mines and kill shit.
I mean,
honestly, the best part is that there is a lot of things to do besides domestic farming, and I don't do that until the late game.
Odd does fishing at the beginning instead of farming. I'm always doing the mines.
I'm not trying to convince Prof to do it. I just think it's funny to hear his arguments.
Like I said, the skeleton dungeon in the desert is really fucking difficult if you want a challenge.
And like I said, it's more amusing to me to hear Prof trying to justify.
Rune Factory farming is better. I know Lunecra likes Rune Factory. There's another farming game that I got her that I actually was considering trying out. It's like part farming game, part like monster raising game. Because if you add monster taming or mecha to a game, I'm in. Period. Like those are two ways to get me into any game.
Okay.
But I just got her a game called Formagia, which is it's made by the same guy that made Fairy Tail, and I don't think she's played a lot of it, if she's played any. Formagia is literally growing the monsters. It's more visual novel. Yeah. But like it's like Dynasty Warriors, but like you like literally grow the monsters like crops and command them.
So you like Monster Rancher?
I fucking love Monster Rancher. I used to compete in Monster Rancher tournaments.
Yeah, he did. That's like the first thing I learned about him.
I was a Golem master.
I've only ever played one Monster Rancher. I think it was either for the Game Boy Advance or the DS. I think it was Advance.
I played. Did I never tell you the Year Dildo story?
No.
Year Dildo?
Okay, hold on a minute. Let me catch up on chat, and then I'm going to tell a story about the time that I ruined my brother's monster. I'm gonna play down because
I putting a dildo in it.
No, let's explode. I'm leaving Gambit away. Cat Freedom Shore. Okay, left. Honestly, Prof, if you want to just kill things in Stardew, just play The Legend of the Prairie King. Okay, whatever that is. No sick. Keep you posted on quality. Okay, Cat Freedom Shore sounds like the next Square Enix spin. It really does. Hey, what's up, Reaper? How you doing? Played a couple nights and then holidays, and your model came in. And yeah, that's fair. Lightyear Frontier. Okay, so me and my brother both used to compete in Monster Rancher tournaments, and like we were fairly good. They used to have a couple big ones in the area and stuff like that. It was a couple nights before the regionals for Advanced 1. And my brother had been working on this monster for a while and forgot to freeze it, and it died. So he'd saved though, not realizing that it had died because he was a young and an idiot. Not bad about this entire. Hell yeah, dude! Enjoy.
I might go find a ROM for Monster Hunter Advance because that's.
I might be able to give you one actually. I might be able to give you one. So his DS was charging. He really liked Athleans, which were the like little bladed guys from Advanced. Them and Garus are the poster child of Advanced. So my brother runs himself a new Atleen, and his DS was charging and about to die, so instead of closing it or stuff, he just hands it to me and goes, hey, just name this something for me and set it aside. And so I'm sitting there, and I'm like 10, right? Actually, I was probably a little older than that, because I was already playing Warhammer. So I might have been 10. And I look at my dad, and he just goes, "You're gonna do something wrong, ain't you, boy?" And I just smile, and perfectly amount of number or characters in the thing to name a monster your space dildo, because I thought it'd be funny, and where anytime Holly came to tell you like update on it, it's like, your dildo is very energetic, your dildo is happy, etc., etc.
Penis is hard.
Yeah. So I do that. I set it down. And my brother comes back and looks at it. He starts training the monster, and he's like not paying attention. We're watching something. It might have been like G Gundam or some shit. I don't remember. And he looks down and he goes, "Wait, your dildo has gained strength point? You motherfucker!" Now, keep in mind, my parents did not censor us at all as children, mostly because my parents were very young parents. So this is my 8-year-old brother, my brother is 2 years younger than me, so he was 8 or 9 at the time, calling me a motherfucker in front of my father, who just proceeds to start laughing his ass off, because when I was... I am currently older than my dad was when I was 10 or 11. Let's put it that way. G Gundam is fantastic. We're supposed to be getting another G Gundam spin-off sometime this year. I don't know if it's really coming. The new Gundam series that's coming out actually looks very much like a cyberpunk G Gundam, but it's set in an alternate reality version of the Universal Century, where Char actually succeeds in stealing the RX-78 at the beginning of the war.
I did not understand a word you just said.
That's fine.
Except I know that Char is one of the bad guys.
And then he's a good guy, then he's a bad guy again, then he's technically...
That's like the only word I understood.
If only we had a fandom to keep up with that.
You mean Power Rangers?
One day I'm going to kill Krim for starting that show.
You mean Power Rangers?
Tsunami Damo Crunchyroll. God, I have it all downloaded now, but I actually have the box set, the original G Gundam box set.
Man, Power Rangers fandom keeping Gundam alive.
You know, you're not terribly wrong, because part of the success of G Gundam was based on the success of Kamen Rider, and so like there is some reality to the fact that G Gundam was a success, and the fact that like it was very Tokatsu in space. Yeah, no, I swear I think I told Atama that story before. The Ballad of Your Dildo. Xenoblade X cruising back in like ICBM. You know, actually, I was looking at the mech designs from Xenoblade X the other day, because like, my friend was talking about how they could turn into motorcycles and stuff. Will, and they remind me of. Do you remember Immortal Grand Prix? Like the show Immortal Grand Prix that was on Toonami for a while. That is like one show I cannot find a download for anywhere to save my life. Yeah, like they remind me heavily of that. For those of you who don't know, it was a show about, it was an anime about giant robot racing. Like it was literally like F1 but giant robots, and they were fighting while they were going around the tracks and stuff. You know, I didn't consider that. They might be the same mecha designer. Was that the one? Psychic Cat. Can't remember. Maybe. That rings a bell. But honestly, Psychic Cat and anime kind of go hand in hand. Cat Pilot, maybe? I gotta look that up now. Did you guys leave? Let's put some music on just to be safe. Let's see, IGPX. I don't know if it's gonna. There is a cat here. I don't know if it's like a psychic cat. The first one was like a tournament. There's like a mini series. That was like a tournament of like gun wielding. Like they were fighting. It was kind of like Zoids but humanoid robots. And then IGPX is like about racing. The main team's mechs were gold and blue. I don't know. I'll show you we're later. But yeah. So we're getting back to that question. Oh, what champions, or was it what champions would I choose to teach them, or who would I choose to, teach? Because champions wise, I was a top laner, so we're dealing with Vi, Volibear, Jax, which Volibear's been changed. I don't know about Vi. Garen, but I also don't play Garen the way most people did. Who to teach and why? High school, yeah. ADC Cog. I did play ADC Kog'Maw a lot. But then I would need a very, very aggressive Sejuani to join me and help teach people at that point. Wink, wink. But I think they changed Sejuani again, too. See, the thing is, Blue, like, I've been out of it so long, I don't know who's all the same and who isn't anymore, so... I feel like I would be it. Is your ultimate up? Yup, ult, exactly. There's a high India character in Xenoblade named... Yeah, see, Garen's my favorite character. Garen's my favorite League of Legends character.
Hello.
Hello.
I mic dropped you.
It's fine. I don't know. I feel like I would be a decent jungler, I think.
Oh, we're back on League now?
Yeah, I'm trying. I never finished answering Blue's question earlier. I think I would be a decent jungler, so like I don't know who. I'm so out of the game, like I don't know who's considered a jungler anymore. Like, I used to love playing like Kha'Zix jungle and like Rengar and stuff like that. I love playing Rengar top at like launch though. Like
last time I played competitive, I did a decent job jungling Vi.
Yeah, Vi's apparently a jungler now.
She always was a jungler. Like, she was a top lane / jungler.
Yeah,
and she was more often in the jungle because her ult is just such a good gank tool.
Yeah, Krim was our jungler, so you don't have to tell me what will.
But I bet you didn't play during the time of support Annie.
Oh, I played during support Annie. Support Annie's been a thing off and on since the beginning of the game.
I mean, it became a really big thing, like in season 5 or 6 or something. A lot of high damage supports.
Yeah.
Kill supports rather than stun support.
My go-to support was always Leona.
Leona is a fun support. Yes, I liked playing Leona myself.
But normally I had like Spirit with me, and Spirit's a support player in just about anything. Yeah.
My one of our best combos. We normally play bot matches, right? We don't usually play PvP stuff, anything, even here.
Yeah.
But then we had some friends that only played PvP, so we were doing unranked matches. But since we were being matched to hit their elo,
you were getting wrecked, probably.
Sometimes. But one of our best outings was Leona and Draven combo. And we had the entire team trying to gank us and failing, and they surrendered by 20 minutes.
Yeah, that sounds right.
It was Leona, Draven, and then we were killing the shit out of the other team, and then the Master Yi, who was their jungler, tried to come in, and we're like, nah, kill him too. And then after 20 minutes, they just said, whatever, give up. It was like 19-2 or 19-0, something like that.
I have Spirit to thank for my first ever pentakill. Karma lost her old kit. Karma got a rework? Oh yeah, Karma got a rework like back when we were playing, right?
What's your favorite? What's your favorite non-support support?
Non-support support?
Yeah, like somebody who was meant for something else, but you play support.
Uji Volibear.
Yeah, I would probably say Darius would be one of his. Mine would be Anivia.
Anivia support, oh god.
Yes.
I suffered that a few times.
Anivia support is...
Or OG, yeah.
Support Anivia is fun as hell.
Spirit was a mean Sejuani. But I was playing Kog'Maw, and I have Spirit to thank for my first ever pentakill, because I literally we're running into the fight, and it's the two of us against, well, I think it was only 3 of them there because the jungler came in later. And we're trying to they're taking dragon, and I literally just wanted to drive them off dragon, and I go, hey, is your ult up? And I just hear, yup, and he just whips his ult into the dragon pit and gets 4 of them because we couldn't see the 4th one from the fog. So then I get in, we get 3 of the kills immediately, turn around, and we're dueling with their ADC, manage to get it, they almost get me, the jungler comes in, I get him really low, he stuns him with the ice block again, and then the guy proceeds to run away, but he turns around and smacks me one last time, which kills me, but of course, there's...
Sejuani has damage.
Kog'Maw's ult, and I charged in on their jungler and got him with the passive explosion, and that was my first ever pentakill. It was thanks to Spirit. You did give 0 fucks.
I want to play Vayne and Anivia support combo. But I liked playing why can't I think of her name? The bird bitch. Not Quinn. The one who has lovers with Rakan.
Xayah.
Yeah. He likes playing Xayah, and we would often do a Xayah and Anivia. Because then I would stop them from running away from his ult, and then he would just start landing all his feathers and shit.
Yeah, well, to finish answering Blue's question, though, I think I would be a really good jungler, but I don't know what character I would gravitate to is the problem. Blue would make a fantastic mid laner. If we go OG, old school, high damage major assassin. Like, Blue is analytical, he's very good at that kind of stuff. Because he asked me, I made a thing, or I made a comment a while ago that, like, I would love to basically take, my stream friends, do a stream of, like, you guys have never played League before, let me teach you the basics. So, but I don't know what characters they would gravitate to. I could see I playing Akali. I could. I think they changed Akali again, though, didn't they?
The last I knew, had that weird like circle around her Q, and she still had the 3-dash. All of her other moves were basically changed. She threw down the smoke screen.
And then she's got like the balancing the balancing buffs you got to keep up and stuff now. I think.
Yeah. That's the last I knew. If she's been reworked again since then, I don't know.
Yeah, I like I said, I've been out of it for a long time, so I don't know if she's been reworked again.
Yeah, same here.
If I could
it's been at least 4 or 5 years since I've actually played League or even really looked at it.
Blue would be a fantastic Echo. Blue would be a fan-fucking-tastic Echo.
Loves playing Echo.
Yeah, I could also see Blue being really good at, like, Malzahar. But I don't know if Malzahar's been reworked or not. Or
last I knew, Malzahar has not been.
Okay, but Malzahar or Victor.
There's a new person that I really want to try out, but I forgot who it was. There's one of the new people that's been out in the last couple months, I think. Like the last 2 or 3 champions that came out. There's somebody I've really wanted to try.
I don't want to think about Blue playing Fiddlesticks because I don't want to think about like him cackling along with Fiddlesticks that often because that would just be terrifying. But you're not wrong. He probably would be a fantastic Fiddlesticks. I don't know, Blue. Is Blue still here?
See, now you have to ask the question: Fiddlesticks jungle, Fiddlesticks support, or Fiddlesticks mid?
I feel like Middlesticks was better with his old kit.
Well, the thing is, you could build Fiddlesticks basically without any damage, and still have a really good damaging ult, and all you need is support.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like Jungle Fid is probably I at least from what I remember, Jungle Fid would not be my go-to idea.
Again, it's mostly because his ganks with his spear, and then he could pop over walls with his ult.
Yeah, I think old Fiddle was better at both mid and that. But support Fid is would definitely be an interesting play.
Just don't play Criddlesticks.
Criddlesticks?
You ever heard of that?
I know old school Criddlesticks, but yeah.
Criddlesticks.
Yeah, we're talking about League stuff again. You know, Fizz was the one character I could never figure out. Like I watched.
Not surprising. Fizz is a very unique character.
Well, it's like for all intents and purposes, he should be very up my alley. He's an all-in character. It's all about, dive in, fuck everything up, on hit, blah blah blah. But I could never succeed as Fizz.
Because it's like long range initiate. That's a melee assassin with on hit, but no way to poke people down. So he's just a very unique, very
but character. It's just one of those characters that he's the kind of character I gravitate to in a lot of games. If I'm not playing tanky characters, but he never clicked. And there's only a couple characters that never really clicked. Another one that it's kind of the same issue. But I know why I never really got him is Kassadin, because I always try to play Cass as a tankier character than he was. I know you can build him tanky, but
I like playing Rise in a tanky way.
Tank Rise used to be so fun with his OG kit.
Oh yes, with his OG kit, because all you do is build health and cooldown reduction and mana.
Yeah. and then you just sit there and bounce the orb.
That's what I played Vi as when I had that really good jungle game. I was playing her as a bruiser.
When first started,
because she has a lot of % armor reduction built into her kit. You don't need much damage on her.
Yeah, because her I think it was her Q. Is her E? The stacking damage debuff? Yeah.
I believe that was her E. So Q is the charging.
It is her E.
Yeah, the Qs are charging.
Yeah, the Q's the charging. And then
no, W is the denting.
Yes, because E is the strike. He's got 2 hits up.
Yeah, it's a shockwave. Yes,
yep.
He's a shockwave.
Yep. But
yeah, she's a very good jungler because she has gap closer And if you hit the gap closer, it turns into CC, and then you have CC on her kit. That's also a gap closer.
Yeah, I always played her as a top laner.
Don't worry, Prof. When we play together, I'm gonna play Jungle Echo.
You know, Jungle Echo was legitimately a thing when I played.
You Tank Echo in particular.
Tank Echo was also a thing back when I played. He was most often run as a mage assassin, but it did exist.
One of my favorite things. I hate that you can't really do it anymore, but Blue Ezreal was always fun.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, did they change Ez?
No, they didn't change Ez that much. It's the items that changed.
Oh.
A lot of the items that were in Blue Ez do not exist anymore.
Yeah.
And a lot of the other ones that still do exist have been reworked immensely.
Yeah, because cooldown Ez was always fun to play too.
Yeah, that's what Blue Ez was.
I know.
Cooldown reduction with Iceborne Gauntlet.
With a shitload of AP.
I did not build a shitload of AP on Blue Ez. I built Mana to spam Q all day.
Yeah.
And I built Iceborne Gauntlet, and then a little bit, and then Mana Moon to get me my AD. That's why it was called Blue Ez, is because you built. It was basically you just built all the blue items.
Well, that's what that's like my old Jax build was basically. I used to build Meta Golem Jax.
Yeah, but yeah, it wasn't AP. There was no AP in the build. It was just all cooldown reduction, a little bit of AD, and a bunch of mana. So you just spam Q all day and poke them down.
Krim used to build cooldown reduction Lux, so like every 15 seconds you'd see a fucking laser come across the screen.
But
man, I play Bullet Hells. The Lux's laser ain't shit.
That he could Spirit can attest. He could snipe some shit.
By the way, I asked earlier, what was your favorite non-support support? And I said for you, it'd probably be Darius.
Echo.
True, but you like Darius support more than Echo support, I thought.
Yeah, but to answer Blue's question, I would have to actually study up on how things are going now. As to it, I can attest to back in the day, but I'd also I could see Alk. Alk is I could see Alk playing a tanky support or a tanky top laner.
I also like playing Lulu attack speed Lulu.
Oh god.
When we build our team, Prof, you're gonna be my ADC.
Alright, put me on Coggles.
80 Lulu is so funny because you just get all those extra shots off.
No, Prof, you need to play Azaya because I'm gonna play Rakan.
I meant to paint that red green, but now I've already painted all the red because I was talking. Whatever, it looks fine. Look, I meant to paint the red on his heels green.
So I was saying I like playing Anivia support. What was it? Zaya that you always played with Anivia?
Quinn.
Oh, it was Quinn. Okay.
Zaya's fun. I have played Zaya a couple times because I played periodically. I've mostly played ARAM since I stopped really playing, and it's very periodic and it's very I remember why I stopped playing this game. I've played Zaya a few times. I've enjoyed her. I could see Alk really liking Hellerim.
There are a couple of new characters that I wanted to play. I told you one of them, and I forgot who it was.
I forgot who it was, too. Anyways, Prof, I'm going to play Yumi. Hope you don't mind.
Okay.
Yay.
Pet the kitty.
I'm going to play the deer.
I can't think of her name.
The deer in top. I remember how it was built, but the deer in top lane was really funny because you just smack Q, run away, and they just couldn't catch you.
You did Spirit, but it was right after she came out, and then we never really got back to it. So I don't think we did terribly. There were a couple times, you and I really went hard on Smite right around the time she came out.
For top lane, I've always gravitated towards Riven. I'm not great at her, but I like playing.
Riven is really fun, but you need to set it up right. You need your team to really set up, or you need your.
There was one time I actually did really well on Riven. Not in lane. I got destroyed in lane, but It was the one time where I didn't keep trying to just fight because I like doing that. That's one of my flaws. I like just fighting.
I'm gonna love Xenoblade Combat. I've been told that by many people.
I just like fighting, even if I'm in a losing situation where I should be fighting. But there was one rhythm game where I actually managed to not listen to my fight instincts, stay back, turtle on my turret, farmed up, and destroyed late game. I was actually really proud of that. I was like, holy shit, I actually did something right.
I used to love playing Snowball Tryndamere too, but like, I don't know how easy that is to do anymore.
Pure crit Tryndamere.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that just listen to what I said. It's like, what, you just play like a normal human being? Like, I'm just like, yes, I did, and I was proud of it. Fuck you.
Hey, Prof, did I ever tell you that Ari is the reason why I can't play PvP games that well nowadays?
No.
So, anyways, the first game that I ever played PvP in League was my gold ranked friend took me into a game, and I played mid Ari for my first time and couldn't hit shit, and it was the worst experience that I've ever had.
All those skill shots, dude.
Yeah.
But it was Fox Girl, that's why he played her.
I know why he played her.
Yeah, but it was just like that was my first experience with PvP in League, and it actually ruined me for PvP in most video games.
League has that effect on people.
Yeah.
Support at Spirit. If you want to talk about like unconventional support, Spirit's your go-to person.
My favorite support. Actually, I don't even know who my favorite support is. The character I spent $35 on.
Janna?
Sona?
No, Sona. Yeah, I was about to say that.
DJ Sona.
Although I doesn't play Sona support, he plays. I'm a KSU support.
We did ADC Sona occasionally.
Yeah, ADC
no, he built pure AP, but that's what he did. He built pure AP, so his Q would hit like a truck.
Yeah,
amazing.
Which,
yeah,
to be fair, I can hit a auto attack fairly well, considering that my base kit is that I am an ADC by trade.
Yeah.
So it's like having a short range poke. Yeah, that's fine. I play Vayne.
We really need to do the Vayne and Anivia combo.
Shotgun Sona. Yeah, Shotgun Sona. That was so fun. We built attack speed Sona a couple times. It was hilarious.
But
my favorite attack speed character is Twisted Fate.
It's just Gambit. That's just Gambit.
I love playing ADC Twisted Fate. That's the best.
Yeah, TF is fun.
Like I told Prof, my favorite ADC that shouldn't be is Lulu. Just doing people with the passive all the time.
I just like playing Twisted Fate, and then like they get hit 4 times, and then they just spike damage half their health bar.
There is not a character we did not try to build at least once as an attack speed character that was out. That when we played, that was so funny. It was like extra funny when you did like an obvious tank character as like attack speed, like attack speed Singe.
Attack speed Tom Kench was funny.
I'll have to try that. That does sound hilarious, actually.
Because you get 3 stacks of his passive and you just eat them. You won't do any damage, but you just smack, eat.
Do you think I should clear coat this?
You know what? What's the Prof? What's the most disappointing attack speed character you've ever played?
Mundo.
I thought you were gonna say Jin.
Not really. Well, doesn't attack speed translate to movement speed for him?
It does.
No, it
did originally.
Yes, I thought it was the crit at the current moment.
Oh, it was crit. It is crit that translates to movement speed. You're right.
Originally, it was attack speed too, because he still built attack items.
Yeah, you can still build.
Yeah.
Yeah, movement speed. Jin was good, but like.
One of the funniest characters I ever built attack speed was Braum.
Yeah, Braum's a good one.
Just fucking hitting you with the door.
Well, we know when he crits, he drop kicks you over the top of his shield.
Oh, right.
So there's every few seconds you just see Braum drop kicking you. Plus he's stacking his passive, and then his passive does more damage while he's
I would like to state for the class, I'm not condoning anyone ever playing League of Legends. I do not want to be responsible for anyone that
No,
that cap. Prop wants you to play League of Legends, chat.
That's
why he's telling you not to, because he's trying to reverse psychology you. Don't fall for it. Don't play League of Legends. That's what Prop is saying. Right at this current moment. Wink, wink, don't play it.
You can't even say that without laughing afterwards.
No, he cannot.
I could say it without laughing afterwards. If I wanted to. I could say a lot of things straight faced.
No, see, Ott and I also are veterans. We're also veterans of League of Legends, and we do not play.
Yeah, it's that literally the meme that's been going around. The so I watched Arcane. Not gonna play League, but what was the other
Valorant?
No, it was
Runeterra?
No, it's another like game that just had a TV show. Watch this, want to play the game.
Fallout?
What?
Fallout's the only other game series that. Oh yeah, Yakuza.
That's it. Fallout. Watch Fallout or play. Watch Fallout. Immediately go play the games. Watch Arcane. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Good. It'd be like if Dark Souls ever gets a show. Like, watch the show and never play the game.
Friends went back to play for like 2 days. Yeah. I have played. In the last 6 months, I might have played 6 ARAMs.
That's better than Ott and I. In the last 5 years, we have played 0.
And it's literally like late at night. I'm sitting here bored.
That's bullshit, Crystal. We played ARAMs while we were in Florida.
Okay, 3 years. Sorry.
Yeah, if I play an ARAM, it's like late at night, I'm either drunk or bored out of my mind, and just like I need to pass a couple minutes of time. And then I normally will play one, go, well, I'm done with that.
It's like that snack you think you want, and then you eat it, you're like, why the fuck did I want this?
Yeah, exactly.
That's happened to me a ton, where I'm like, this sounds really fucking good. I have it, and I'm like, the fuck was I on when I said I wanted this?
Well, I think we're gonna clear coat my Thunderhawk, but that's why you picked up Path of Exile 2. I never actually. I had PoE 1. I never played super much.
I love PoE, but I never play PoE.
She got me to play it, and then I was like, "This is the worst game ever."
Crystal, you know what I did? I started PoE, right? I don't remember the name of the class. It was the dual like rapier class.
That could be either the hunter or the duelist.
Duelist. It was a duelist. Started playing a duelist. Loaded into the skill tree. My friend's like, yeah, you can eventually learn everything. And I booted the skill tree up, looked at it, went, nope, turned the game off.
Prof's afraid of choices.
He is.
That game has so many nuances that the game doesn't tell you jack shit about. That's the thing I hate most about it.
You know what? I'd rather spend literal thousands of dollars on Star Trek Online rather than playing 1 more hour of Path of Exiles. I would rather pay meta money, pay to win money in Star Trek, and I've never done in any other game, rather than playing Path of Exiles for 1 more minute. Fuck that game.
It's not,
especially with your bad eyesight.
It's not being afraid of choices. It's I have such a bad completionist nature that like I
wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, and that would drive me up a fucking wall.
Because you get 100 levels in that game, and there's like 500 hips on that tree, if not more. And so you would not be able to complete that tree with even a little bit.
And that's my point, though. That would drive me up a fucking wall.
Technically, you get 120 points to spend over your 100 levels.
Right.
So, Ott,
What?
would you try out the would you try out the second one?
No.
The second, okay, I was gonna say it's a lot more.
I already gave you my answer. If the first one was that dog shit, I don't think that anything could fix that.
Well, you know, it's partly my fault, not this. Serious.
It's partly your fault. What?
That you hate the game so much.
Yeah, and then I played it the second time, and it was still dog shit.
I'm trying to think of a game that I just genuinely was completely unredeemable in my eyes to that degree.
I can tell you part of the game.
What?
PvP in Dark Souls.
Okay. Eventually, yeah. But at the beginning, it was really fun.
Yeah, but even in Dark Souls 1, it was Dark Beat, and Dark Souls 2 was that it was any sort of dark casting magic. In Dark Souls 3, it's everybody's a twink.
Yeah, everybody's a twink, and everybody uses magic that can one-shot you.
I love how you just... I know what you mean, but, that's how it feels in Elden Ring, too. Although...
I don't know Elden Ring PvP because I have never done it, but yeah,
The last time Spirit and I played Elden Ring, we actually had some pretty interesting fights.
I was an invader in Dark Souls 3, and I hated it, and I didn't like the PvP in Dark Souls 3.
And you're entertaining a guy's small talk spirit? You are possessed. You've never done that.
The reason that I've never done the PvP in Elden Ring is because we've played with mods basically since day one.
Yeah.
Because the convergence mod has been really fun.
Yeah,
you all told me to download it. I just haven't done that yet. Also, I've never actually beaten Elden Ring.
But you're never going to, considering that what your schedule normally looks like, and everybody asking you to play games. So why don't you just play conversions with us?
Yeah.
We played
a couple. Maybe we could get an hour's fun time out of you before you go well, I gotta go off for another 6 months before we can play convergence again.
Yeah.
Just saying, Prof. That's why I was I'm not gonna come around here for a bit. I'm already angry about not ever having time with you, let alone hey, it's somebody just asked you to do something, and it's I'll do it.
If you have 8 people.
I was gonna say, and I only played 2 hours of the base game before we went looking for mods.
Yeah.
Convergence, and we're just tried it because it said it revamped a bunch of shit, and they're from the get-go.
I knew about conversions, to be fair.
Oh, so did I. But I didn't know anything other than it was a total conversion. That was all I knew about it. And it was really fun.
I have never beaten the Magic School. I have never gotten past the Magic School.
We've done that a lot in Convergence. The farthest we got in the base game, I don't think we even beat Godfrey.
I enjoy Blood Heretic in Heretic in Convergence, because then I can just run up to Renala and just unlock her the entire time.
We are gonna.
One of the Convergence broken ass spells is called I think Blood Shield or something like that. And it's just a shield that does little amounts of damage, but it has a hit stun attached to it.
If anything can get hit stun by that, it's never gonna survive.
Yeah, it's just constant hit stun. Then you get hit stun, it'll just be in hit stun forever.
Amazing.
Because by the time that it's out of hit stun, it'll get hit again and put back into hit stun.
And I listened to commentary on it, and the guy said it's either would be the best. It's in its current state. It's probably at its best. But if we made it any worse, it would be dog shit.
Yes, it's overpowered as it is, but if you tweaked it any, it would be useless.
Isn't it always fun when you got stuff like that?
Yeah.
I'm just playing. I'm hitting gloss varnish on the mech. Something I don't normally do, but I want these guys to actually shine. Because, you know, robot.
AKA 2B.
True.
The robooty.
What?
The robooty.
Yeah.
Yes. The 2 booty.
Trust me, I've seen 2B's butt quite a bit. Normally, while it's beating the shit out of me.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Prof, you want to play some Rivals of Aether?
Hey, Rivals of Aether would be good. Hey, Prof, I am 100% accurate is Fox at the moment.
You know why that is, right? If you play Rivals of Aether, if you play Rivals of Aether, you know the 100% accurate characters.
Yeah.
In the workshop, anyways. You want to guess which 100% accurate melee character, or not melee, but Smash character I play?
I'll
take a guess at anybody.
Smash characters.
That's what the 100% accurates are.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't know all the characters.
Lucina. From
Fair.
Fire Emblem.
Fair.
Yeah, I use Fair a lot.
He doesn't have UI Fox though.
I would do 100% accurate Fox.
No, Ultra Instinct Fox. It's like 100% accurate Fox, but like 20% faster.
Spirit saying 100% accurate Peach.
Oh, I haven't tried that yet. That would be fun. 100% accurate Jigglypuff is the only character that I know that can grab ledge.
100%. We have 100% accurate Joker.
That's funny. The AK.
Yeah, his neutral special is AK.
Jesus Christ.
100% accurate Mars can grab you at any part of the stage as long as he's facing you.
My favorite character to play in the most recent one is Corinne. So.
Corinne.
Yeah, Corinne.
My favorite one in Ultimate is probably I still like Mr. Game Watch. I've liked him ever since he was introduced.
You're gonna have 100% accurate Samus probably.
Samus is fun, and I don't play her as a zoner. In Smash, I do not play Samus as a zoner.
Yeah, I only have 100% accurate Lil Mac, but every time that he side Bs, he flies off the ledge.
That is 100% accurate.
I finished a couple Fire Emblem games, but like I've yet to 100% free 3 houses. I beat
the only Fire Emblem game I've played is Awakening or Dragon something.
Dragon's Quest.
It was from the DS from the DS.
Okay. Yeah, I played the one in the Advanced was the first one, and then I played It
was a remaster of the first game, I believe, because it was part of the story.
Yeah, that one was Lynn, Hector, and Elwood. And then I played, was it Sacred Stones for the GameCube?
See, I like tactic games, but my favorite ones are where positioning actually matters, and it doesn't really in Fire Emblem.
So, Final Fantasy Tactics.
Final Fantasy Tactics, and then Suikoden Tactics is actually my favorite tactic game, but it's way too fucking short.
Grim loves Suikoden too.
Suikoden Tactics was so fun because, you know, you'd actually have to put elements on the ground, and you could, like, make your opponents weaker, damage them by putting elements on the ground that they're weak to, buff your own guys up with elements that are strong against you. Your spells can put elements down. Like, it's very much a tactical thing. Plus, flanking is a thing. Like, if you let the enemies hit your back, they'll have a higher chance to hit, do more damage, have a higher chance to crit.
I haven't played a Suikoden game. I played them a little bit. I never actually played them to completion.
Suikoden is an RPG game normally. Suikoden Tactics deviates from that. And It's really fun.
There's a
RPG.
There's another tactics game I started to play, but the disc I had was corrupted, and I never could find another copy. It was called Growlancer. Do you know about that one?
No.
God, I'm so bored of these tactics games already, and you've only talked about them.
That's why we don't. That's why we don't play the one game. Not Battle Block Theater. Not Castle Crashers. What the fuck is it called?
I would prefer Battle Block Theater.
I know you would.
Spirit found it was a something reactor. It was a PvP turn-based tactical strategy game. And you you controlled one character on the field of 5. It was 5-on-5, but it was turn-based tactical PvP, and it was really interesting. I didn't play as much as I wanted to, but
it sounds like tabletop with extra steps.
It kind of was, but in a good way. Where the fuck is my jack?
It's so boring.
Atlas Reactor, yes, Atlas Reactor. Yeah, so your team would take their turn, and then the enemy team would take their turn. But it was a turn-based tactical game. It was really cool. That was a game I would if it came back, I would dedicate some actual serious time to somehow. Hey, Tainted. Tainted. Gary is painted. He's got a gloss clear coat drawing on him, so. The one thing I did manage to do last week was get out of the house and go play a round of Alpha Strike with Tainted because I needed to get away from here for a few hours, and then I got ridiculously sick, so it was great. But this is a 100-ton mech, right? So it's one of the biggest battle mechs you can get. This motherfucker, I'm sitting there, I'm gonna try to play this thing like a sniper, because it's got multiple Gauss rifles and stuff like that. This motherfucker practically one-shots this fucking mech. Yeah, anyway. Warm up the riders. No, not tonight. There's a private server, it's all... That community screams sweaty to me, Spirit, I'm sorry, but the standard community for that game just the nature of that game screams incredibly sweaty community, you know?
What the fuck just happened?
You interacted with them way more than I did. It's just the couple interactions I had were not great. Only got sweat now. You know another game I wish had actually gone off a lot better. And have you? Crystal, have you played Moonbreaker?
No.
So it's a tabletop. It's literally a tabletop war game in a simulator almost, except it's in its own universe and stuff. And it's the story was written by Brandon Sanderson, who is my favorite author. But it had everything going for it, but it just kind of floundered immediately because they didn't really there were no real updates to it or anything like that. The balance was way off, and they never fixed it. And it's still up. You can find games, but you're sitting there waiting for hours for a single game, and it's really depressing.
Oh, hey, free money. I found a Dardot. Ah, fuck. And then I don't know why that happened. I turned my phone off, so I don't know why that happened.
Appel, you're in, Yeah, sometime.
No, I don't want that.
Alright, I have to get the stuff off my desk.
Kind of sounds like Axis and Allies.
Oh yeah, the video game version of Axis and Allies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never actually played that. I always meant to, and I never tried it.
If you ever play it, be prepared to have games last for days.
Yeah, and have you played Axis and Allies in real life?
Yes.
I've had games last for days in that game.
Yeah.
That's just being accurate at that point.
I mean, well, my dad owns a thing that's board game X that's in his house.
I have the my one friend left a copy of Twilight Imperium here in the house, and we keep meaning to try it, but like we don't have like literally a place to set up and leave the game up for months. Because even if I had time to play every single week or etc., that game could still go on for months.
Hey, Ott. Oh.
Twilight Imperium, me, your friend. Yeah, you do need friends you're not afraid to lose with Twilight Imperium. That's true. That is end friendship simulator. Rock's done, and then wash that, and that ghost is done. Well, I gotta put base stuff on. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You alright, Tama?
You get tired of us talking about tactic games?
No.
Oh, I don't know what he went to do though.
I like tactic games, but like I also really like wargaming, so as evidenced by the fact that I am painting miniatures. I actually expected him to like tactics games. Kind of surprised he doesn't.
Well, especially nowadays, his eyesight and
Yeah, well, it's like that's one of those like you. The best part about tactics games is like you do have time to think about your actions and stuff like that, and like you kind of get that like it's the same thing as like playing chess or checkers or something, you know. If that makes sense.
yeah.
So I kind of expected him to like that. Yeah, I have to paint some wood elves soon because I have to uphold my end of the bargain with Tainted. There's a person he's been dodging talking to and trying to inquire romantically on, and I told him that I would finally paint his Wild Riders if he did it, and he finally did it. So now I have to once I finish the batch of stuff that's on my desk now, we'll get those Wild Riders painted. We need our sepia and our agrax. The agrax. And then I gotta get him to try the old world with me, because he didn't like the initial rules for the Wood Elves. That set of ghosts is done. Alright. Well, I only have about 20 more minutes, so I need to get going for bed. So what I think we're going to do is call the night done there.
Alright, Prof. We'll talk to you later.
Yeah. And let's go ahead and find a friend to raid it off to.
So I guess that means next time we'll probably start working on the...
Alright, anyway. So, let's find... They'll be back Wednesday. Probably finishing more each, honestly. Yeah, we'll read on over it. If you haven't already, my friend Ren, they just got a party. So we're going to head right over. I will be back Wednesday. Why did I? So, so thank you all for coming. Thank you for coming out, and I will on tomorrow off for that. But yes. So thank you. Yeah. Provided I'm not going to my house, I will. But yes, I will be back. So Wednesday, more Battle Mech, more Ghost. All fantastic. Stop starting more things. Finish. But yes, I will talk to you all later. Have a good day. Tomorrow. I just realized I forgot to switch mics. So yes, I will be back Wednesday. Yeah, thank you guys for coming. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good night. Class dismissed.